Okay, so I got 2018 FE 350. Basically a glorified KTM. Now that they own them, it's a bit dirty right now. So, made this video for anyone else because I've seen lots of posts on KTMs, but not much on Husqvarnas. So, yeah. So, if you go put these Emperor Racing bark busters for your handlebars that clamp on there, you run into the problem of the key. You can't pull it out. So what I did at work was I got some plate right there. It's a 1/4 inch aluminum plate. I got the stencil over here that I used. It's right here. It's actually bigger than what it was. That's why I could shape it to what I needed, so better to be too big than too small. And ditched the one flat washer and just used the lock washer that was on there and tightened it up, mounted it in with that. And I did have to drill the hole and then drill maul this square because it is squared there. It has a keyway, so you can have the key a certain way, which I got mine relatively, I guess, in line with the forks, which is not bad for on. So yeah. One more other thing I will show you guys, which was pretty smart that I seen on a thread. So I got a tuner and all that, and I also did bump the TPS up before I got the tuner because I did pull this end cap out, or the end screen. But I made this cord, found this thread from a guy that did it, which was pretty genius. So what he did was he took an old cord that was fucked on the end, and what I did, I grabbed a 5-volt charger, so you can look at the chargers, it will say how much voltage they put out. Hook up your multimeter to this and see which one's power, which one's ground, and then figure that out. Then you can plug that into the wall and use it as your reference instead of buying those TPS voltage meters that are like $135, which are very cheaply made, which they probably spent maybe $20 on making. So this is the wiring diagram that I found for my TPS. It might be the same for KTMs and all that, but that is the wiring diagram. So all you do is plug this in, hook those up to the TPS, then you make your adjustments on the TPS and you can adjust it to what you want. As you see on my FE 350, I set mine to 0.64. So hopefully this gives some insight for anyone else doing this kind of shit. So, because there isn't much out there for Husqvarna stuff. All right,